All right, let's take a look here. Beautiful wrap. Yeah, you get a really nice tight turn there. That is lovely. Really nice job. So that's not bad, actually. I was expecting way worse from your comments. That is not a bad turn for the rear cross, I don't think. Beautiful blind. Here, I think you probably had too much forward motion still. If you're going to do the turn against the dog, like you don't need to keep moving forward as the dog's in the air. In fact, you should probably be already turning away from the dog as they're gathering to take off so that they can really. Well, actually, now that I think about it, they're going to have to slice this either way. So they do need to take off in full extension like your dog is. It's a matter of your dog digging in here. And I think so. Then I think if you start turning against the dog here and really taking off in that direction, you could potentially tighten up this turn. I'll be interested to see the side by side. The other option is to just do a straight decel. So just come in here and stop. And that should also create a nice tight turn here. And then you can turn and go in this direction. But this doesn't look too bad. I think we could tighten it up a little bit, like more like this instead of this. Okay, so that's like the decel. Perfect. And you didn't get a bad turn there. But yeah, that was like a decel from a distance, and that's also beautiful. I think in general, anytime I or anybody does a Yako turn or a reverse spin, you can also use decel in that spot. I think decel decel should create tight turns. I think reverse spins and Yakos can work well for dogs who have a tendency to want to be a little flanky. So it works really well with the border collies and things like that. But ideally, the decel should work just as well. I think the other thing that sometimes the Yako or reverse spin can be better for is if there are off-course traps like over here where you're having your shoulders in your decel position as they turn is going to support this, whereas turning against doesn't. So I think that's the other kind of advantage time where I would definitely prefer like a Yako. But if it's just like this and it's just to create a tight turn, then I think that a decel for a lot of dogs works just as well as the Yako turn. So I think that was a totally fine option for you to throw in there. Lovely send to the back side. Lovely. Beautiful front cross here. Your timing and position is really good. That was perfect. All right, let's take a look at the side by side. All right, here we have them lined up coming out of the tunnel. Here you really do get a really tight turn around this wing. But I thought you said that that the wrap was faster. Maybe I misread. A side-by-side comparison showed the wrap aperture. Oh no, it's significantly slower. Okay, and your rear isn't that tight. Okay, I just totally misread your email. Yes, exactly. It's just really hard to beat the slice combined with this straight shot and the angle of approach. So that rear is definitely going to give you the advantage. And we'll go ahead and get a time on it here. And I would say about 0.6 seconds. So over half a second difference. These things are really important to time and to have a sense of. It's part of the tactics of agility, so part of the strategy.